Okay, so the first thing that happens, right, is we've got the kick and the snare on one and the right? So if we think about that rhythm, it's the first and last 16th note. So it's like one E and one E and right? The hi-hat is just playing the quarter notes, which is part of the annoyance of the coordination. But to begin with, the first part of it is just this. We've got one E and 2 E and 1 E and 2 E and So if you look at my foot, you got, oh yeah, of course it turned off, didn't it? 1 E and 2 E and Okay, that's the first part. Let's just practice that together. So here we go. Ready and go. 1 E and 2 E and 3, 4. 1 E and 2 E and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what we'll do now, just to sort of get us prepped for playing the rest of the groove, is we're going to play the hi-hat on all 4 beats. So we'll just do these kicks and snares, but instead of resting, I'm just going to fill in those 2 hi-hats. So we'll set this metronome, which, can you hear that? You got that? Cool. So we're just going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Very good. Okay. Now the next bit is sort of, you can think of it like a rudiment. So you can think of it like a paradiddle. When we've got a paradiddle, essentially with a paradiddle, it's singles and a double stroke. And that's what the name is, right? So you've got para is the singles, diddle is the double, right? Paradiddle, paradiddle. That's between 2 hands like this. Paradiddle, paradiddle. If I take this right hand and double, like I'll play it on my leg and I'll play the kick drum when it plays, then you get this rhythm. Paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. Same exact thing, but instead of the right hand, we're using the right foot. Now in this groove, you're just doing the first half of that. So it's kick, snare, kick, kick, snare. And the hi-hat comes at the beginning of this part and then with the snare. So. Great. So why don't we just for a second do the same thing. We'll just play 2 hi-hats and then do that little piece. So we'll go like this. 1, 2. 1, 2. Paradiddle snare. 1, 2. 1, 2. I'll turn my mic off and. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2. Great, so now what we're going to do, the temptation at this point is to try and just jam those 2 things together and play it over and over. And that's where it'll be a little bit tricky coordination wise, and you probably won't get it as quickly as if you do it the way I'm about to show you, which is this. We play the groove for 1 bar and then we have a bar break. So you could keep your hi-hat going through that bar where we're resting, or just rest altogether. So we're not trying to loop it yet, we're just going like this. 1, 2, ready, go. So we've got 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Cool. Let's keep the high. Cool. Now when that's effortless and super comfortable and you never make a mistake, then you loop it. So let's do that. 2, 3, 4. Cool. Now technically in the song, right at the end of this groove, there's an extra bass drum after that snare. So it's, right? Yeah, that's what's happening, but I wanted to leave that till last. What I want you to do is to loop it just as we've been doing it, and then we'll add the extra kick because it'll be easier once your body knows how to play it just like that.